man, no problem. You know, it does make me a bit curious because over my time back in the Second City Clash days, can anybody remember the Second City Clash days? That was the 2019 era of Midland Smash, I think. We saw quite a lot of Inklings. This was back when Zenati mained Inkling, going by Swansona at the time actually, and we also had Claw as well. It was quite often you'd see like the Inkling Ditto Grands Finals or even Grands Finals resets as well. So I'm very familiar with the Inkling matchup from ages and ages and ages ago. I mean, for all the attendees of World Smash over the years, over the months even, sorry, we're quite used to seeing Sonic, particularly this skin of Sonic, like make their appearance, and yeah, sweep. Will the Game & Watch influence spread over the region? We shall see in some time, I think. One thing that did interest me, I must admit, is that Pizza Time, one of the other Midlands locals, which I'm quite familiar with as well. Really, really lovely event Pizza Time is. The pizza is actually quite banging. 3 separate people have won Pizza Time, who all play Game & Watch. Game & Watch has won the last 3 Pizza Times with different players. I mean, part of me would be a little bit more impressed if Game & Watch won in the Melee bracket, because we all know how absolutely unfinished Game & Watch is in Melee as well, but I did used to main Game & Watch back in the day when I was just trying to try hard the game. Pre-COVID sort of stuff. Game & Watch Melee Shield. Game & Watch Melee Shield. It doesn't even cover his hands. It doesn't even cover his hands. Like, did it not work for you because he's a low tier as well? He didn't work for me because I'm not a very good player, to be honest with you, because my exact methodology of playing Game & Watch at the time was whenever an opponent approaches up B and just never try and approach at all. That was my entire strategy with playing Game & Watch. I mean, that's advice I've heard from Benji Bob before, but sorry. Yep.
You know how to do it.
So we go to... that was that Memey one?
That was Hoodie one.
So, check, save.
Yeah. No.
Just... Up B and then down air. Oh, it's always more fun of just like the, if you've ever played against Benji Bob as well, you'll just know the absolute menace of up B, back air, back air, back air. You've died at 40%, game good. Anyway, part of me thinks that I should, I had to drop Game & Watch because he was too mid. I feel like Game & Watch is one of those characters, I don't mean any offense to any Game & Watch players at all. I feel like he's one of those characters where you can put in a relatively low amount of effort and probably get quite a high return on your play. I say the same sort of thing with Kazuya, and you can debatably say Steve as well. Now, Game & Watch isn't dull. Have you guys not seen that screenshot of Game & Watch using down smash and simultaneously burying both ice climbers at the same time? I don't know how you can say that's dull. That's just hilarious. That's just objectively funny. Like, I'll say this as well. You don't often forget a Game & Watch set as well. You know, it's very rare that you're going to be playing against a Game & Watch and you're not going to remember that set. to this day, I still have, like, my proudest achievement in Smash is playing, it was the Manchester Conquest before COVID hit, and I was against Piplup, and I managed to get a 9 from the first, like, few seconds or so. I think it literally might have been jump 9, and that was a clean stock. I'll never forget that, because good God, the rest of the games weren't fun at all. But yeah. She's a top. Screechy wins pizza time with Melee Game & Watch. That's amazing. It's a top 10. You know, one of these days I'd love to return back to pizza time. Funny enough, I'll be starting a job soon which might actually allow me to go there a bit more frequently because I'll be in the Birmingham region anyway. Yeah, anybody who hasn't been to pizza time yet, I would seriously recommend going. Really, really nice venue, really lovely people. The TOs put in a lot of work as well to make it the best possible events they can be. Just nothing but respect for them as well. And of course, so if you also want to enter a thing called Wolves Smash as well, they take place on the alternate weeks that that Pizza Time isn't on as well. So, hey, what's up? Is this arena open? Sorry, unfortunately, this is a offline tournament. So, sorry. You're more than welcome to stay and listen to comms if you want. You're more than welcome to stay and watch this event. This is one of the more stacked weeklies that occur in the UK actually as well. I think really it's only the London ones that actually get a bit more attendance than this. But yeah. But you know what? Stay around as well and stay around for just the matches as well. We're approaching. We're going to be seeing the end of this game pretty soon as well. We'll be seeing this kind of come to its. Yeah. That will that'll bring that to a 1-1, I believe. Let me just update the score quick. So.
I said you're in the set, and she didn't see me. I said, why you see me?
Yeah.
Also, Kirby's Adventure sucks.
Oh.
Kirby's super sucks. I played through the Kirby games.
Sorry, you're playing through the Kirby games? Sorry, Hyder. Just for the chat at the moment as well.
The boss fight in Adventures.
So we're talking about the Kirby series at the moment. It might to me the Kirby series might be the most consistent series Nintendo's ever produced. There's not a bad game, is there?
Yeah, there isn't any there's average ones. Not very bad.
Which one's Adventure? Which one's Adventure? Is that the NES one?
I've only played Adventure, 3, 1, 1, 2, and Superstar.
Have you played Superstar Ultra?
I'm going in order.
Chat agrees Superstar Ultra is the GOAT. Yeah. That's the thing about Kirby games, is that there is really nothing that's objectively bad. Like, there is just absolutely no stinker that comes with Kirby games. There's no Sonic 06. There's no DMC Devil May Cry. There's none of them you can look at and go, that is objectively the absolute worst one. I grew up, Void Mole, I grew up with NES. Oh, NES is Adventure. Oh, okay. I only joined in with Superstar because I went on a big emulator sort of phase back in the day when I actually got the first computer. I've not played Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, the Switch one. Also, nice to see you, Void Mole. I've not played that one yet, but I've heard good things. I've heard good things about it. That's a lie, Benji. You haven't grown up. Maybe physically. Physically, you have grown up quite substantially, but, you know. Also, welcome to the stream, everybody, as well. I hope we're having a very nice, pleasant Thursday evening, wherever you might be. I must say as well to the people who are in the stream right now who have not been to this particular venue, Pixel Bar here based in Manchester. Really, really lovely venue. Quite spacious. Lots of setups that are just freely available. I myself will be going to play some friendlies in a bit if I get the opportunity. It's really, really nice. I'm very happy to actually be here for the first time as a player slash commentator, whatever. I've been here like in the upstairs section on days out to Manchester before, but I've not actually been downstairs while Smash nights are on. Of course, having a stream setup really helps as well, so I've got something to occupy myself with for the time being. Also, big props to the Street Smash Manchester team for letting an absolute dingus like me actually report scores on this sort of thing and letting me solo comms for a bit. Big respect, big respect. Had to take a just brief pause there because I'm actually quite interested in seeing how this matchup goes. We're at the point now where that'll do. That will quite simply